I'm Emily Ruth, and welcome to the Soft Heart series. Today, we're going to be talking about the worthy heart. The worthy heart is where one can struggle most, for the human society you live in can deem it otherwise. You are taught unworthiness through things you'll all consume, intellectually, auditory, and even digestively. Through social conditioning and life experience, one may think you are unworthy of a joyful, fulfilling life. What would happen if you change your mindset to a positive one? For I am worthy of a joyful and fulfilling life. For some, it scares them, the unknown, victim mentality. The only way, or changing up a few things, are what people subconsciously want to say. Which is sad to us, the angels in your worthy heart. To have a worthy heart is to be and act the part, for you are already worthy. You just have to believe and make a few changes if needed. The first major change is your mindset. Do you think positive, optimistically, or just thinking everything will go horribly wrong or never works out? If you think the latter, ask yourself why, what has happened, or you have experienced to create that thinking. When you journal these thoughts down, then let them go. Once you've completed this step, you need to look at your habits. Ask your health, how do you start your day? Cheerfully, wide awake, sleepy, grumpy. How you start your day sets the tone for the rest of the day. Journal how you start your day and see if there's anything within reason that can change for the betterment of your mindset. The last thing to look at is how you end your day. Something that has happened to you or that is in your control, and other things are not so much. Journal what your day was like and the things you do that are in your control and not your control. Wind down the day. Is there anything you can change to help relieve the stresses, worries, and focus on the good? What about your self-care? Bathing, breathing, dark silent time is a few examples. To have a worthy heart is the last step into your beautiful mindset, and then the rest will follow. So, that was a lot. So worthy heart. It took me, I think, from learning from people, from other experiences, and experience a few things myself, to learn that I was worthy of the life I wanted and want. And still want. There's still a few things I'm working towards. And it's just your mindset, really. You believing that no matter what people tell you, some people are like, no, you're not worth it, or you're not worthy of this type of relationship, or you're not worthy of having this car, or you're not worthy being able to do great things in life. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself. And if it's something you are really passionate about, then you go for it with all your might, because at the end of the day, it's your life, right? At the end of the day, it's you. You're the one that can make it happen, no one else. There might be people that can give you that opportunity, but it's up to you to take it, right? But it's just all your mindset of you believing that you are worth it. So with that saying, I think the homework is the mindset, working on your mind. From what it said, the first major is to change your mindset. Do you think how you're thinking? Do you think positively, optimistically, or is it always horribly wrong, never works out? That sort of thinking. It's kind of major swings, right? Try to be somewhere in the middle. I feel like it's best. I mean, yeah, it's okay to have those negative thoughts every once in a while. Just don't let it consume you, right? Ask yourself why that has happened, or experience create that thinking. And they wanted me to mention the letting go meditation that I did, completely free as well. So I'll link that down below, but that will help you figure out your mindset and also help let go of all those things, right? It might take more than one time, Rome wasn't built in a day. Or at least that's what we think. So the second thing is, how do you start your day? Do you wake up as soon as you wake up? Are you looking at your phone? Are you watching news? Or are you just staring at a ceiling? Are you moving your body? Are you eating food if you are one of those people that eat in the morning? Or are you just doing nothing? It just depends, right? Look how you start your day. It obviously sets the tone. I've been doing this thing, and I go in and out, right, of habits. So sometimes I'm like really good about waking up, not looking at my phone, because I want to look at the sunrise, right? Or at least through the trees. I don't really have a good view of sunrise, but I like to do that because there's like a little thing, and I have a glass window on my door, so when the sun comes through, it makes this cool rainbow prism thing, and I love looking at that while I do some type of movement with my body, whether it's working out with like light weights or doing body or going for a walk. I really don't like walking in the mornings, but teach their own, right? And then I will try to eat breakfast if I'm hungry. If not, I won't. It just depends. So, and then I feed my dogs and stuff. But sometimes I do look at my phone. So there's that. Just look at how you do things. So if you're like constantly looking at bad stuff like news and like killings and murders and all that good stuff, then you might want to try to switch that up, especially if you're like, you consume like what you are, right? So, and that thing a habit, at least for me. So, and the third thing is the last thing, look at how you're in your day. So, what is it like how you end your day? Do you just sit in bed and decompress, or do you look at your phone the whole time? Do you eat dinner with your family? Do you just sulk? Like, what is it that you do? And what are some things that can change to help relieve stresses or worries and focus on the good? And then what about your self-care? That goes with bathing, breathing, silent time, dark time, like not looking at everything. Just be with yourself. And I feel like that's a lot of hard things to do when it comes to like just being with yourself. It's good to have company, we're humans, we need company, we need social, to a certain extent, right? But it's also a good time to like reflect and be with your mind and yourself and your heart. And it can be a little tricky, but once you start practicing and implementing, I feel like it'd be pretty good. And I still struggle with it sometimes. So sometimes I don't want to worry about my mind. Sometimes I just want to be doing nothing and just be mindless. Because, yeah. Well, anyway, so with that being said, I'm Emily Ruth, and I hope you have a wonderful day.